Zach, I'm gonna ask you this shit one more time.
What did I do?
Are you still in love with Karen?
No, I'm not. You know I have love for Karen. You know that, though.
Well, do you want to be with her?
No, I don't, Fatima. I've said this already. I don't want to be with her.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to figure out why you get so hostile.
I don't know. Maybe because I don't meditate and pray like you every morning.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling this scene. A majority of fans were not feeling this scene. This was just no. No. Remember, what was it, mid to late season 2 when Danny started acting funny towards Preston? This is exactly what's happened now with Zach and Fatima. You have a good dynamic going on here. You're living together, even though technically I guess Fatima is living with Zach right now. It's just that she moved she moved in on Zatima. We just never saw that on Sistas. So, okay. But in any case, no. Fatima, no. Just no. I said this in a lengthy Facebook post a couple of days ago. Wednesday night to be exact, because I was just over the questioning of Fatima when it came Fatima questioning Zach when it came to all things Karen related. And here's what I said: to those who say Fatima's right about Zach needing to be able to control his emotions about Karen, the man is fed up. Unlike Ian, Fatima isn't constantly dealing with her ex almost every day of her life. Zach is done. He's moved on, but he's constantly reminded of who he used to be because people keep throwing his past in his face. Is Ian blowing up Fatima's phone the way that Karen does to Zach's phone? No. Is Ian popping up at their house the same way Karen does? No. Does Ian have friends who come around Fatima questioning whether or not she still has feelings for him the same way the sister circle comes around Zach to be up in his business? No. Does Ian harass Fatima on multiple occasions to come talk to him to say to his face that you don't love me anymore and you don't want to be with me no more? No. The same way that Karen keeps doing to Zach? No. Of course, Zach is going to get bent out of shape whenever Karen's brought up because of the fact that Zach is trying to move on from Karen, but it seems that Karen, Fatima, Aaron, Miss Lisa, Pam, everyone around him is refusing to let him do so. And when Fatima was like, well, when Zach was like, I'm not Ian. Well, this shit's making me feel the same. That's your problem, Fatima, not Zach's. So, no, I don't think that Zach is still in love with Karen. I don't. I think this is a man who is tired of being that guy that everyone remembers him to be. Change doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't. Yes, it's good that Zach is changing for the better, and for his past to keep coming up to catch him, it's one thing, but when it's mainly Karen, that's when it's just stupid. It's the fact that Karen has moved on, or did move on in season 2, but now all of a sudden she's stuck on, I want Zach, and it makes no sense. And you think that for Fatima to always say, I'm all in, I got your back, Fatima certainly isn't acting like it. So, this isn't going to be a long video. I don't think Zach is still in love with Karen. Like he said a few times, I got love for Karen, but I'm not in love with her. Because of the fact that, she did hold him down when he was, down and out, but he did pay her back. So there's always going to be that, respect there. But I feel like that's being lost more and more each time Karen shows up and pulls her Karen antics. So Fatima really ain't down. I don't care what you say. You can come at me on Twitter or whatever. I don't give a shit. Fatima tripping. She is. Zach is not in love with this guy, girl. So for her to keep on going like she pull a Medea, when I ask a man a question in 1972 and he gives an answer, he better have that same question when I ask him again in 1997. Or it's just one of them things where Fatima's doing way too much. Just like I said in my review about, Zach doing a bit too much when Aaron approached him, Fatima's doing the same thing right now. And then it's the fact that earlier in the episode, Zach is like, wait a minute. So you don't want to talk about my ex Karen now, and we can't talk about her. But whenever you want to talk about her, I got to be ready regardless. Like, even when I don't want to talk about it, we got to talk about it. And then Fatima's like, yeah, that's the thing. It's your ex. And I'm like, well, that's true, but the way she's popping up, she's affecting your lives. And then the whole pregnancy thing, if it is Zach's baby, it's going to influence your future. So, like I said, it's almost like Fatima's picking and choosing when she wants to stand by Zach and when she wants to, be in the position of Karen and, chastise him about not doing this and not doing that. So, no, Zach does not love Karen. He hates the fact that it's constantly thrown in his face. And I don't blame him for, clapping back at Fatima, because Fatima, the reason he called your ass Karen, it wasn't just because Karen's name was dropped like 50 times in 2 seconds. It was the fact that you were acting just like Karen. Enough said. He doesn't love her. I'm done. Like and subscribe. You know the drill.